Off the glass, yeah, we fast, we attacking the action. Basket to basket, whole squad bringing traction. Troy, Moolish, Boo-Wop, talking straight with no slack. And the melon the cut, hating LeBron with a passion. Yeah, we courtside, posted New York attitude loaded. Breaking down the plays, every angle decoded. Troy calling out the smoke, key the voice of the floor. Moolish coming through with the stats and the lore. Boo-Wop got the knowledge. And drops real takes when the squad gets going. Whole arena awake and Mel. Man, he wild every time Brung gets mentioned. He rolling his eyes like it's personal tension. We discussing every bucket. Okay, that's enough. Troy said the intro was too long. Just start the show. Off the glass, off the glass, off the glass, off the glass.
What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to Off the Glass. Me and Troy are here. The boys will be filling in as they get done with work and doing the things that they do. CP time, you know how they do. And besides, it wouldn't be us if we were on time.
We about to get spicy.
Very, 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 very spicy. Yeah. Okay, you see the thumbnail. We're gonna jump right on into it. Derrick Rose, Chicago's first son, got his jersey retired the other day. Tell me how you feel about
this nigga nickname is Pooh. This nigga nickname is Pooh.
I knew they called him Pooh, but then when I was looking at him, I realized he does look like Winnie the Pooh.
This nigga called him Pooh. I mean, I'm happy for him in the sense that a team respects him enough, especially the team that has is responsible for running him into the fucking ground so early in his career. Well, I mean, they ran him into an ACL tier. I think it's good for him. Is it deserving?
100%. This is all going to tie into the later conversation about legacy and stuff like that. But 100%, Derrick Rose deserves it.
Does he?
Yeah. As a Chicago Bull, 100%.
As a Bull.
100% as a Chicago Bull. He's the most popular Chicago Bull, not named Michael Jordan.
So popular gives him the award?
For the Chicago Bulls, yes.
I don't know, man.
Name a better player who wore a Chicago Bulls jersey not named Michael Jordan.
See, I could see if the man gave him a chip.
Chip don't have nothing to do with it. Chip has nothing to do with it.
Right, but when you retire a jersey, it's supposed to be the greatest players that played for the team.
He's the second greatest player to ever play for the Bulls.
In popularity, or what happened on the court?
What happened on the court? The second best player to ever put on a Bulls jersey. And that's knowing Scottie Pippen played for the Bulls.
Maybe by default.
No, not by
maybe
default.
By default.
No, he's the second.
Maybe by default. I don't.
He is the second greatest Chicago Bull of all time.
Maybe by default.
How is it by default?
Maybe by default. I don't know. I mean, anybody get their jersey retired now? I don't know.
So now it's anybody? That's still Derrick Rose is anybody?
I don't know, bro.
What do you mean you don't know? That's wild work to say you don't know Derrick Rose is the second greatest Chicago Bull of all time.
So he played 406 games for the Bulls. 35 minutes a game. 17 shots, only made 7.5. 44% from the field. 30% from the three. Took three, only made about one. 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 19.7 points. We could bump that up to 20. Yeah, by default.
And that's understanding he was hurt.
In one season. Yeah, one season he was hurt.
2013, 2014. And he came back late.
Played 10 games. That's taken into consideration. Came back playing 31 minutes. So running him into the ground.
So you understand that he is the youngest MVP player to ever win
Yeah,
the MVP.
100%, and give him credit for that. I'm not taking no credit away from D Rose. I'm just saying, by default, yes, what he's done for the Chicago Bulls in a short amount of time.
Rookie of the Year, MVP, carried the ball. That's come on.
He only one All NBA for the Bulls, one All NBA, and that's retire his jersey. All we need is one All NBA.
Yeah, 3-time All-Star.
3-time All-Stars. How much weight does All-Stars hold?
If All-Stars don't hold weight, then I don't know what to tell you.
No, hold on. How did that? Well, I didn't say they didn't hold no weight. I said, how much weight does an All-Star award, or you being an All-Star, like that's just you making the All-Star game, right?
Right.
You being an All-Star, how much weight does that hold? That's all I'm asking.
When you pack that in with the Rookie of the Year, with the MVP, and with the success that the Bulls had while he was there, healthy, yes, he is. That's why his jersey is getting retired. And to throw in the fact of, okay, let's do this. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to be as nasty as I possibly can be about this shit. Did you hear the speeches that Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and everybody gave at the ceremony?
At the Derrick Rose ceremony?
Yeah.
No, I missed that.
Okay.
Wasn't that important to me?
Derrick Rose is everything that LeBron, he is everything to Chicago that LeBron was supposed to be to Cleveland. The way Chicago embraces Derrick Rose, the way the Bulls embrace Derrick Rose, the way his teammates embraced him, is what LeBron was supposed to be to Cleveland, and that's not. And that is far from the case. And we're going to get to what happened last night when LeBron went back to Cleveland, and that nonsense.
Got his aspect. No, I mean, I think it's deserved. And I guess we'll get to the legacy part of D Rose, because I think that's where the question marks for me come in, is what is his legacy? Where does he fit in the legacy talk?
Right, and we'll have that conversation real soon.
But it's a nice sentiment for him to get his jersey retired, knowing that he did do a lot for the city. Bullshit, I'm just trolling over here. I don't think he is what people say he is when you look at the overall career. I think we look at his early career with the Bulls. He was something, definitely was something. I know people are now saying that, he was up there in the conversation of being the best in the league. He was rivaling LeBron for 1 to 2 or 6 to 8 years. Somebody said 6 to 8 years is crazy.
No, I would say after his...
Wasn't 6 to 8 years. Can't be 6 to 8 years.
No, it wasn't 6 to 8 because I would say it was like 3 years.
Because if it's 6 to 8, that's his whole career with the
Bulls. And that's not
plus the year he missed. That's plus the year he missed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I definitely think, you retire a guy's jersey like Derrick Rose. I guess you retire
like 2010 when they went 62-20, 50-16 in 2011. And I think the next year, 2012, was when he got hurt. But that Bulls team was, everybody thought that Bulls team was going to be the next team. Everybody thought that Bulls team was going to win a championship, and Derrick Rose was going to be the linchpin that gets them there.
So when we're looking up, so they only have 5 jerseys retired.
Let me see. Let me see if I can name them.
Well, Michael and Scott.
I know Jordan, Pippen, D Rose, Bob Love,
and
Jerry
Sloan. I just said the name.
Jerry Sloan, right?
Yeah, Jerry Sloan.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, team
So,
that only
Bob
got
Love
5 in the history. In the
Bob
history of the
Love
Bulls,
was
they only had 4 before Rose.
yeah. Bob Love was my brother's favorite basketball. That's how he became a Bulls fan, which eventually made me a Bulls fan. And then Michael Jordan came and did it. But Bob Love is the reason why my brother started watching the Chicago Bulls. And like I said,
Bob played 10 years for the Bulls. 10 years. Let's see. Just want to compare some shit.
yeah, no. Bob
I'm
Love
not even looking at Jordan and Pippen. I gotta do that. Your favorite hater?
yeah, Bob Love
Only
was like
15 points for him. 8 rebounds.
but you gotta Bob
3 assists.
Love's career with the Bulls was really from
That's Jerry
70
Sloan. That wasn't Bob. That was Jerry Sloan.
Oh, I was gonna say from 69 to about 75. And that nigga was a top 5 MVP candidate every year. Like Bob Love was him.
Right. So that's why I'm trying to figure if Rose's name fits in there with those guys. That's all.
Derrick
That's
Rose
all
definitely belongs. He's the second greatest.
I'd say that for Boo Up. I'd say that one for Boo Up. I don't know if let's see.
What's there not to know about?
Does Chicago love D Rose more than Jordan?
That's
Yes.
another conversation that's going on.
Yes. Well, I was gonna get to that too, but the answer is yes. Because you can't compare Michael Jordan. Yes, he played for the Chicago Bulls. He was a very popular player for the Chicago Bulls, but Derrick Rose is from Chicago. Like that, but that's why I said he's to Chicago what LeBron was supposed to be for Cleveland. Like that's what LeBron was supposed to be. Like the city doesn't love LeBron like they love Derrick Rose in Chicago.
I don't know if LeBron was necessarily going to be there because he technically not from Cleveland. Like,
True.
And I
True.
Akron is like what? Like, I don't think
Akron's
it's
not at
far.
45 minutes to an hour away. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, like a suburb type deal of Cleveland. D Rose, on the other hand, is from the heart of the city. You know what I'm saying? Like he from the heart is. That's why when you hear guys like Joakim Noah, they always keep saying it's bigger than basketball for him because he just embodied what you know what I'm saying. Most young kids that was hooping in Chicago, like that's their dream to grow up and play for the Bulls. Like due to what we've seen from Jordan, like due to you know what I'm saying, like to Jordan's greatness, like. So yeah, Jordan is huge in the city. Don't get me wrong, but D Rose just means a little bit more to the city.
Yeah, and it's like how Steph Curry was drafted to the Warriors and they watched him grow up. Those people in Chicago watched Derrick Rose from middle school to high school, college to eventually getting drafted by the Bulls. Like their emotions, their love for the city and their love for him is all invested.
Mm-hmm. I graduated the same year as Derrick Rose, so it's just like I felt like I grew up with him, like literally, like you know what I'm saying. Like, so it's a lot of people that are saying the same shit, like especially that grew up around that time frame. Like it's bigger than basketball. It's like watching somebody live their dream, like literally,
like you watched it
in real time.
It's almost like it's almost like how I feel about 50 Cent. I watched 50 from when I was in middle school. He's a couple years older than me, but we went to the same middle school. He was a couple years older than me. High school. When I went to college, I remember opening up the Source and the unsigned hype. It was a picture of 50 in Queens. So to watch all of this, we went to all the same places. One of my best friends I went to kindergarten with is his right-hand man, Giovanni. Like, I felt like I grew up with 50. So when I see him doing what he's doing, I feel proud because he came from the same place that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Rafa. Same thing, Kenny Anderson. Like all of these are just dudes that I watch grow from the neighborhood.
Right.
So when you got a whole city that's behind that one kid like that, you can't top that. You just can't. As big as Jordan is. And then for Derrick Rose to be a star the way that he was, it wasn't like he was just a dude on a team playing basketball.
Mm-hmm. He was a star, literally.
Yeah.
Like
He was that for Chicago. You can't take that away from him.
yeah, it's just bigger than basketball. Again, it's like nobody's saying he's more important to basketball than Jordan, but to Chicago,
but to the city of Chicago,
have a city-grown kid do what he did for your team. It's actually what every young kid hopes for, is to get drafted by their team, for their team to be good, but to get drafted by their team and help their team win, something or come something close to relevant.
Yeah, it's like
Derrick Rose definitely made the Bulls relevant after Jordan. So
that's why Marbury and Melo wanted to play for the Knicks.
No injury.
That's why it meant so much for Melo to go to the Knicks.
We don't know what D Rose is. No injury.
Oh man, he'd have been in some different conversations for sure, especially if he would have somehow won a ring. But he probably would have, I would say, be a top 10 point guard easily.
Shit, if he never got injured, Bron would have tried to play with him too.
Well, he did play with him.
He played with Bron.
I'm talking about prime D Rose.
I know. I mean, he still took Derrick Rose. He put that motherfucker on the gas too. So he's hoping.
When he was in Cleveland. When he was in Cleveland, that nigga averaged 10 points. That's not the Derrick Rose he wanted to play with. He wanted to play with 25 points a game, Derrick Rose.
But that whole team was weird because he had all them Darren Williams and Isaiah Thomas. All them niggas was all on the same goddamn team.
He just wanted shooters, and I don't know what else he wanted. But just give me everybody. Everybody we can give it to me.
So when we talk legacy, because now we can talk about the legacy part of Derrick Rose. And the way I look at it is this. Can we tell the game of basketball and your name come up?
It should.
And no, I'm just saying that's just how I feel about if you have a legacy.
Right.
So when we talk, if we was gonna tell somebody, we're gonna tell a story of the NBA and the game of basketball, do we mention Derrick Rose? I had to sit back and think about this, and I was like, well, you have to.
I believe so. The youngest
because MVP. Him being the youngest MVP, him doing what he did with Chicago, like you have to mention him when you talk about basketball to the next generation. His name does come up.
I mean, I think a lot of times your legacy has to be, based off of how your peers viewed you too. It's too many people, and that's like what gets lost in a lot of these basketball debates. What was actually going on versus what these players might have became or didn't become. Like what was actually going on when these players were playing in real time. And in real time, people were terrified to play Derrick Rose.
100%.
Terrified. Like they didn't want no smoke. And it's too many people coming out saying it. And that's what I'm glad to see, like him finally getting his flowers. But of course, some of these quote unquote Bron fans, he robbed LeBron of an MVP. There's no way you're gonna tell me he was better than LeBron. Like
if you watch them that year, you 100% know what Derrick Rose meant to the Bulls and how much of a part of if he's not playing, that's a totally different Bulls team.
Yeah, like he was they one offensive player that can actually create for himself, and on a team that didn't have really no spacing, like
zero spacing. You got to think Joakim Noah, Taj Gibson. These two niggas can't do nothing, and they on the floor at the same time.
Everybody,
and that's when Rip Hamilton couldn't shoot to save his life. Luol Deng was just Luol Deng.
Yeah, a good player though. I like Luol Deng.
Good player, but they compact
because he know how to get his money.
They compact the court so much that Derrick Rose he couldn't do much,
especially in a playoff sense against a defense that had the personnel to kind of slow him down. Like it just was going to be tough for him. But I do think he maxed.
He did though. Your favorite hater?
He shouldn't beat the Bulls.
He shouldn't.
I think If they win that damn series, I don't think Jimmy Butler leaves Chicago.
Well, Derrick Rose left first anyway.
Yeah, Derrick Rose did leave because
They traded him.
Well, they traded him. I mean, but if they don't lose that series, a lot of things change.
Yeah, but the one thing I will say about the Chicago fan base, they don't want to tell this part of it. They turned on Derrick Rose because they
did in the playoffs.
Not even necessarily in the playoffs.
Or towards the end of
it,
the end of that season. I remember that.
They turned on Derrick Rose.
It was more so as the season was going on. They made it like a Jimmy versus Derrick, whose team is it really? Like people was doing that. You had people that was appreciating the now, which is right now, Jimmy Butler is looking like this might be his team. But nobody.
That's after the injury, right?
Yeah, people started saying, well, he could have came back because it was a story that came out where he
in the playoffs. Yeah, I remember that vividly.
Exactly. And people just,
I remember him sitting on the bench and the announcers was talking about it in the playoff game.
Exactly. So it's stuff like that made the fans. I ain't saying they entirely wrong. I mean, that can be upsetting to see a guy healthy, but he said it. He mentally it wasn't like he was happy. Mentally was not ready to come back. He just wasn't ready. And
when you mess your knees up like that, your confidence is the most important thing.
But also, you can't. Why would you want to rush a guy back that's not mentally ready to come back to the game? Because the part of the game and the biggest part of the game is mental, is it not?
They just felt like they were so close as a fan base. Yeah. We so close. If D Rose just comes back.
But look how much if he would have came back, right? How do we not know if he has something similar to KD?
But fans don't think like that. They're not rational when
then what we saying about him. Now he doesn't even come back because when he came back, he was still averaging in the high teens.
He
was still decent. He wasn't the same player.
And it takes time. You know what I mean?
Right,
and it
definitely takes time to heal, even after surgery. Yeah, after surgery. That's why I'm glad the Celtics side note is Tatum is reconsidering staying out the whole season.
As he should.
Come back too soon, you do a KD, and even though it did not derail KD, that is very few that it does not derail. So,
well, I don't think KD is the same player.
He's not.
He's not the same player. He's not the same player, but his game didn't have that much adjusting to do. Yeah, adjusting to do. He was still a shooter. He could still do his thing. I don't think he was as aggressive.
That motherfucker moving in slow motion right now.
Yeah, but he's still bebopping niggas.
Yeah, but that's the thing with a guy like Kevin Durant. He was able to, because like you said, his game ain't changing much. He's still gonna shoot over the top. That's what he gonna do to you. Gonna shoot right in your face.
Derrick Rose doesn't have the affordability to just be like, I could be a jump shooter for a while until I get comfortable. He has to.
I actually liked Derrick Rose when he came back when he was in Minnesota.
When he dropped the 50 piece?
Because he felt more not like a traditional point guard, but he was setting everybody up. And he had a better jump shot, like mid-range jump shot. Like he looked comfortable playing.
But he always could have played that way. It's just like he was drafted to the Bulls, who needed him to be a score first type player. They needed that from him. Because if he don't do that, that Bulls team.
No. That Bulls team was terrible because there was no shooters. It was bad.
I think it always just been a part of his game, but at the same time, like the older he got, the less he really could do on that being an aggressive scorer. So he had to, find ways to still impact the game, and he did that. The jump shot got better, the three ball got better, and I always think he could have been a pass first player though. Like I always think that was in his.
He had the ability.
Yeah.
I got a question for you before you move on. I got one question. You said in the beginning of this legacy segment that legacy is if you could bring basketball up without saying a player's name, right?
If you can tell the story of basketball.
Know where this going.
So can you tell a story of basketball without Carmelo?
I knew it.
No, you can't.
Okay.
No.
Does he has a legacy then? No.
But that's why I said we're going to talk about a bunch of players. He was.
I just wanted to make sure because you started the.
Yeah,
you
but
said
that's why,
Carmelo didn't have a legacy. Then the internet went wild, and all of a sudden you start seeing Carmelo have a legacy everywhere. So
that's why I said you have to have a criteria for it. That's why I said now I have a criteria. Can you tell the story of basketball? And can you, when you talk basketball, does Carmelo name come up? His name is always going to be attached to LeBron because of the draft. And
the rookie year.
Yeah, and what Melo did in Denver and Olympic Melo is a thing.
Hoodie Melo is a thing too.
So when you talk about Carmelo Anthony, you talk about what his impact was.
He's the best ISO player to ever play the game, no?
Who?
Carmelo.
Top 3.
Fuck out of here.
Damn, boy. I'm just asking a question here.
It's not the best ISO.
Well, top 3, top 5 basketball ISO player.
Maybe top 5. I don't know.
All right, so I think
maybe top 5.
I think you would have to talk about that guy when you. And me, I'll go hard against Carmelo. I'm just saying you gotta put respect on players' name when they deserve it.
He's for sure top 3.
I agree, top 3.
I mean, if I'm asking somebody to go get me a bucket, if he's not 3, he's 4. But those 4 guys is Jordan, Durant, Kobe, and Melo.
I see the Dwarf lips going in.
I mean,
yes.
I think
he did. Melo on the chip.
Melo should have a chip. That's why I say he under chip.
Most definitely he did.
Yeah.
Or Melo at least an MVP.
He underachieved. I don't know about that.
Only underachieved because I expected him to win a championship.
Yeah, that's what I said, because he should have won a chip.
A chip, an MVP, something. Like outside of
he got cheated out of MVP. That's
we can argue that, that's for sure. I think that's fair. But
you create that year with the Knicks when they won 57 games.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
They gave that bullshit. I'm on your side of the argument. To LeBron, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, I'm on your side of the argument for sure. That's what I'm saying. Basketball.
Melo led the league in scoring. He had a career high in rebounds and assists. And he was playing defense that year.
Oh, we can get Ghost Move. You already know. The Ghost of Move returns. Hello? Stop playing with me. Yeah.
Yo, man. Are you the one making the case that they got a legacy now? Shit.
Yeah, I said once you put a, I was saying it because, like I said, he didn't win the chip, but I was like, let me put a criteria together and go off of that.
I think he got a legacy, but
I think that's fair.
I don't think he should have a ring because
Melo's not overrated. No.
I go into this thing, you know what I'm saying, knowing that every player probably
underachieving and being overrated are not the same thing.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know. Like I think he's properly rated at times. Sometimes he do get overrated. Sometimes he get underrated. Like, but I don't.
Some people put respect on it. Some people put too much respect on it, and some people don't put enough respect on it.
I think we. It's hard to just say a player should be a champion when I don't think he had enough just in his game to be like a champion. He's not a two-way player. Right there kind of hurt you. Most of the champions type players are two-way players. Like they get it done on both ends. And I knew that early on. It'd be different if that's why I say a guy like Chris Paul to me has championship caliber. Like, he's a two-way player, but he's just doing it from the hardest position to win the title as the man.
Make excuses for his trash ass. Don't do it.
I knew it was coming. I was going to say, watch out. Turn Mel up about Chris Paul, man.
Don't make excuses for that bum ass nigga.
It's the truth.
So does Chris Paul? Can we talk about the game of basketball without Chris Paul?
I don't believe so.
No.
Okay, so he has a legacy. All right. I just want to prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, that's how you kill arguments is you have to have a baseline. If you don't have a baseline, then everybody can go all over the place.
I like how you kill your own argument. Though. That's cool. You gotta teach me how to do that.
No, because I'm a real nigga.
I know we all real niggas, nigga.
You're a real nigga.
I just gotta troll you, nigga. You gotta troll you. Just want to make it clear for the audience, that you saying Carmelo got legacy. All right, that's all.
Yeah, like I said, I can. But the thing about it is, I can say something, get more information, and then readjust my opinion. That's what real nigga is.
I can too, unless it bothers you or Bua.
I know. See, you just be you be trolling all the time.
I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga.
Yeah, all right, man.
You can't. I mean, unfortunately, you cannot talk basketball and not mention Chris Paul. So, sorry.
Has the Lakers? I just want to status. But go ahead, Mel. You was gonna say something before I cut you off and ask the question. You gonna say a guy's name? You was gonna say another guy's name or something? I don't know.
Well, I was going to go into the middle. I was actually going to go into the middle.
Okay. See, I helped you along.
That's why I say this is why we don't even have to do notes and shit. We already know where it goes. That's why I was prepared for it.
What about Jeremy Lin? Can you say you talk about basketball without bringing Jeremy Lin?
You can skip over that footnote in basketball.
Linsanity was pretty big, bro. Everybody gonna remember Linsanity, bro.
We can't hate. Jeremy Lin was worldwide.
No, we're not talking about
China.
Basketball, bro.
But we're not gonna bring that up if we're talking about basketball, like the totality.
He got Linsanity because of basketball, though. It was because of basketball. So how can we talk about that because of basketball when it was through basketball? Because you're talking about a 10-game stretch. That's not. I know what I'm talking about. I listen. I attack the Linsanities all the time, but I'm just saying. You set the criteria. I'm just asking a question within.
Yeah, but that's not. It's not a. That's not a footnote in basketball history.
Linsanity.
That's a blip on the radar, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It is, man. I feel like it kind of is though.
That's not a bookmark. You don't bookmark that in basketball history.
What you think your favorite hater? You think Linsanity is a bookmark?
I don't know. I feel like it kind of is though. My nigga had the Asians going crazy for like a week and a half.
You saw what he did. You saw what he did to the Lakers in that room.
You not. If you talking the history of basketball, if you not gonna bring up.
That's what I was just saying.
Those circumstances.
And that circumstance right there, on the screen.
No, if he would have continued it for like 2 years or for a year or two, then that's something.
Oh yeah, that definitely helps it. But I'm just saying, if we're talking basketball, can you talk it without bringing in Lynn Sanders?
Yeah,
that's one of the greatest moments in basketball. That's one of the greatest, and I got to take up for Jeremy Lin here, but that's one of the greatest moments in basketball, is it not?
I don't know.
It is 100%. It's 100% one of the greatest moments. A kid that was cut off of every team that he was on finally gets a chance and then explodes and goes the fuck off.
And he was Asian.
And he did it in the city, right? A hard city to be in New York, and was strutting his shit. Pause. You feel me?
Asian.
And then it came to an end because of Carmelo Anthony.
And he was Asian. And the nigga waved off Kobe.
And I'm with you. Great underdog moment. That's not a blink. You can't say a great underdog moment is not a blink. The guy was cut off of every team he ever touched. Touch stick gone. Touch stick gone. Touch stick gone.
There's a reason for that.
100% until he got a chance and he proved him like I could do this. And then let Linsanity, bro. And that shit took off. You know what Linsanity jersey sales was in that 10
He went crazy for like 2.5 weeks. He had
crazy.
I'm just asking a question. Did he not talk basketball without bringing Linsanity up?
I'm on Troy's side. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Y'all
I don't think we can. That is one of the greatest underdog moments in basketball.
Why make a new movie out of that bullshit? The movie gonna be 5 minutes long.
You can make a movie.
25.
You can make a movie out of it.
I feel like you can.
Get 50 Cent on it, nigga. Like you can make a movie out of it.
That movie gonna
you know
be
how many Asian niggas in the hood that can play Jeremy Lin right now?
You can have him in high school. He grow up, go to college, or the trials and tribulations with there to get to the NBA, get cut.
Who watching that shit?
And then you can have his mentor be Yao Ming.
And then bang, the last 25 minutes is the 10 games. This nigga going crazy, and then they end it in the locker room with Carmelo throwing shit.
Hey, Troy, I like it. Let's do it. Me and Troy gonna shoot this movie. Watch.
Listen, I'm not a fan of Linsanities. I agree with you guys. It was very short-lived, but to the criteria, I think you can, right? You two can talk basketball without bringing up, but I don't think a lot of people, when we talk about great moments in NBA, I'm not saying it's high on the list, but that shit does come up. Linsanity still comes up. It does come up.
It kind of does, though.
It does come up, bro. It comes up. It's not coming up in no GOAT debate. And that's the only debate that's around. So, but there are people that will still tell you that's a great moment, bro. I said we do a poll, nigga.
Who says
I
that?
said we do a poll.
No one says that.
Niggas.
No, definitely not niggas. Might be some Asian.
Oh, definitely niggas.
I watched that over Space Jam. Exactly. I'm with you. I definitely watched Lynn Sanity.
Me and Troy gonna put this in production. Watch.
You feel me? Hell yeah. We're about to contact 50 Cent, nigga.
When the 6 people watch it, then
From the Sideline Presents, nigga.
You feel me? Lynn
Yeah,
Sanity.
man. You better change your tune, nigga, from the Sideline Presents, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You
From
crazy.
the Sideline
You gotta
Presents,
get on
Lynn
board.
Sanity.
that's a
get
bad
on board.
impression.
You
Bad
gotta get on board. Not with 50 on it. Not with 50 on it. 55 some takes nobody never knew about. Nigga, you crazy.
Yeah, what you mean? I'm telling you.
Carmelo in the back
Yahweh as a
cursing this
mentor.
nigga out. Carmelo in the back cursing this nigga out. There's nothing.
That boy got that paper and became a fucking role player.
And that's okay. That's
I mean,
okay.
if y'all want to talk about like again, like is it
I'm
good
just
to
going
see
over
like
criteria.
again living out his dreams? He did eventually have a moment in the NBA, bro. But it's just like nobody's finna realistically again bring up the Lynn Sanity shit, bro. Like for what?
Listen, I still remember it.
That's because you like
There are
talking shit
many.
about
There
Carmelo.
are there are many of people that still remembers it.
You only remember because you like talking shit about Melo.
And it was
No. I remember what Lynn Sanity meant to New York. I'm living in Jersey City, nigga. I'm right next to him.
I'm from Queens and we don't talk about that shit.
You wasn't over here at that time.
Yes,
Your
Yeah,
ass
I'm
was living in
always-
Jamaica.
Queens.
Jamaica, like the island, not New York.
Jamaica,
Your
Queens.
ass wasn't over here. Baby.
nobody talking about something.
I feel like any moment that got a name is like etched in history. I don't know, even if it lasted for 2 seconds. You feel me? It's technically that's history. You feel me? Lynn Sanity was a thing for
It was goofy
as
though.
long as it was a thing though. So I feel like
You can say it was
it's
goofy,
the moment.
but it's goofy to you, but not to the fans that it meant something to. In that moment, those Knicks fans, it meant a lot to those Knicks fans.
I'm saying,
Carmelo goes down, they thinking, oh shit, this is it. And then Lynn Sanity keeps them relevant.
Yeah, but if we're talking about we're talking about the history of basketball. That's not
Yes, the
coming.
history.
That's not coming up.
I think it is.
why
that's
though?
kind of part of it though.
Because
But
that's the
why?
history of basketball.
I'm saying though, like even from a basketball like talking point, like it was nothing crazy about what he was doing. It was only crazy because again, he's an Asian kid doing this. Like we're not talking about it because it was some of the most.
So why was there no Yao Sanity?
It was. What the fuck is you talking
There wasn't
about?
no Yao Sanity.
It was.
Just because it didn't have a nickname doesn't mean it wasn't happening.
Exactly.
It wasn't no damn Yao Sanity.
Are you crazy, bro?
I think that's the difference. The nickname.
Centers over Shaquille O'Neal in the All-Star games. He was starting. He wasn't better than Shaq.
No, he definitely. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
He had
that
a fan.
I don't.
Oh,
He definitely had a fan base. I'm not saying he didn't have a fan base, but I never heard the world going wild over Yao Ming like they did Lynn Sanity.
Oh,
The world, that is the key word. Yes, it did.
Wow,
Germany was jumping out their socks, nigga. Y'all better go watch the tape.
Nobody was doing that.
Y'all better.
No.
The Italians was going crazy. Mama
Nick-
mia. Y'all crazy.
Knicks fans were going crazy.
Yeah.
Not the
No,
world.
everybody was going
Word.
crazy.
Y'all dragging it, bro.
And the guys that wasn't going crazy was looking on the side like, damn, this kid really doing this shit? All right,
Doing
Kobe
what?
coming up. It's going to end right here. Every game, there's like, all right, it's going to end this game. All right, it's going to end this game. All right, it's going to end this game. And the nigga just kept smacking them and smacking them and smacking them and smacking them and smacking them. It ended later down the road, but it didn't end this game. It didn't end this game.
Bro, that shit.
He has a point.
Listen, I'm just saying, bro, that everybody was like, yo, he's going to go in here and they're going to beat him. He had a good run, and that's like the third game. And then all of a sudden, he whacked that team.
He has a
This guy's
point.
next, and then he whacked that team. And then Kobe's coming up, whack the Lakers. Get the fuck out of my face. Lynn was on one, and I would never take that away from him. He was on one, bro.
Y'all are disgusting, bro.
He was on one. Next person
I'm just
now.
saying, Troy got a point. He got a point.
I'm just going off the line. I'm just going off of the criteria that Mel set. That's it.
You're not telling the
Ask
story
some
of
questions.
basketball, talking about
Listen,
Jeremy Lin.
If we're going through the history of basketball, there are going to be guys in the history that have done things that's going to matter more than other guys that done things. Just because they're at the top doesn't mean the guys at the bottom don't get talked about.
No, I didn't say the guys in the bottom don't get talked about. I'm just talking about Jeremy Lin not going to get talked about.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin's at the bottom. He gets talked about.
No.
Bro, this man.
I don't know. I think he does.
He had a 8-game stretch of basketball, and
that 8-game stretch. You
140
tell me who had a better response of an 8-game stretch than Lin Sanity.
140 ball. He was putting up some double-doubles. I give him that 20 and 10, 28 and 11. He had some decent numbers. I give him
that. Put
that.
up fucking regular guard numbers. Who was fucking Marbury done did that.
For a guy that got cut and 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 cut. Cut like the producer wouldn't let him say a word. He just kept cutting, nigga. Cut. Start over.
Caught lightning in the bottle. Okay.
Yeah, he definitely caught some lightning in the bottle, and then Sanity was born. Outcomes.
Because he had a corny little name to go with his little 8-game run. Come on.
No, it was what he took the basketball world by surprise,
bro.
That's one of the most underrated
moments
of all
time. The name was low-key clean.
My nigga, it was just still.
They stole it though. They stole that name.
Yeah, but I mean, it fit though, because he was Asian and his last name was Lin, and you know what I mean? Shit, hey.
And he was going insane, boo up, insane.
No, he was not.
You going stupid.
I feel like Troy got a point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if you can tell the basketball story without a little Asian nigga named Jerry Lin.
He was going
18, 10, and 3 is not going
stupid. Yeah, just point out the bad games. We
hey, that's not bad games,
nigga. Like this is during the Linsanity shit.
Smacking them.
That's not a bad line right there.
What about the shots he was hitting? The clutch shots he was hitting.
20 and 4 is not.
What about the clutch shots he was hitting? What about the clutch shots he was hitting?
So over the 9 games, he averaged 25 points and 9 assists, 2 steals.
Let's go. Crazy.
That's not bad.
A guy off the bench that came out of nowhere couldn't make a team roster.
Okay, so are we gonna do this for every player that have a stretch like this though? Because a lot of players had these type of stretches.
So
Isaiah Thomas did it for a couple years. So what about that?
Isaiah Thomas can we talk about the game of basketball without mentioning Isaiah Thomas?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree, but you can't do that with Linsanity.
Yes,
you can.
You cannot. You cannot.
Why not?
Sure.
Isaiah Thomas, a 5'6".
That is a stamp in the history of basketball. It's a stamp.
Point guard scoring 40 points and are you bugging?
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas would fall in the Boston history. We won't forget him. You know, that's important for us.
What history is Jeremy Lin falling? The Knicks history?
He falls under the NBA history.
No.
Sure. Get the fuck out of here, please.
What? He falls, and the history of the NBA says this little Asian kid came in, shitted on niggas until Carmelo got in his way. That's the story, bro. That's just gonna live on forever. Just like Carmelo going out to the bus to get Garnett. That's gonna live on forever, bro.
Bro. This is how dumb fan bases are, and if I'm Carmelo, I'll feel some type of way too. Why the fuck are y'all this excited?
But no, it wasn't the fan base. It was media. He was mad. The cameras was on Linsanity, bro. That's crazy. Every single camera in the locker room was on Linsanity.
And fans and media, whoever.
Listen, that boy was up there.
Anybody thought that Jeremy Lin was as good as Carmelo Anthony that year needed help. They need help.
Big help.
Like for real.
Can we mention the game without mentioning Real?
No.
I don't think so. Greatest shooters to ever play the game. Like
he's had moments. He's had moments with the Celtics, moments with the Bucks, moments with the Heat. Like you're going to tell the story, and Ray Allen, you know, even if you bring up, you know, the Jesus Shuttleworth of it all.
Yeah.
You're going to talk Ray Allen.
One of the best draft classes ever. Like the 96 draft class, that's Kobe.
That's probably the best draft. I mean, I guess that's one day we got to look into that. But I would put that. Damn, if that's not one, it's two. It's very close.
84, right there.
84, yeah, because 84 was Olajuwon, Jordan, Barkley,
Stockton. Can we talk? Can we talk the history of basketball without mentioning John Stockton?
No.
Unfortunately, no. Okay, boy, I just wanted to see.
That don't mean I just still think he overrated.
What about we're just talking legacy though. What about Steve Nash? Can we talk the game basketball without Steve Nash?
No.
Two-time MVP guy. Cannot talk. You have to talk about that back to back.
Yeah. The way they
know about that. I don't hear nobody talk about Steve Nash unless they talk about Kobe.
No, the way they changed the NBA at the time with that was it the 15-second offense? What the fuck that shit was called?
7 seconds or less.
Yeah.
Yep. I got one for Boo-Wop. And Mel, can we talk the history of basketball without talking Bill Russell?
Hell no.
Okay. I just want to make sure we good.
That's crazy though.
Boo-Wop said, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
It ain't that I don't think he did a lot for the basketball. I just still think he's overrated at times. Yeah.
But we're just talking legacy here.
Legacy, no.
How come said what about Muggsy Bogues? We talked the game. We talked the game.
No. You won't talk Muggsy Bogues at all.
People bring Muggsy up all the time.
Yeah, yes, you can bring him up, but it's just still you don't have to. It's what you like. You don't have to just bring him up. That's the thing.
Why not?
Right.
He was the smallest player ever. Right?
No important moments that we need to just really talk about. Like nothing in the playoffs for real. Nothing. He was a good player.
The only way you would really talk Muggsy is just that he was 5'3" point guard.
Yeah.
And we've never seen that.
And he was a good player. I'm not taking that away from him.
Can we talk the history of basketball without mentioning Carmelo?
No.
You're talking about those are big guys. Like if you're talking, like a fringe guy. A fringe guy would be somebody like.
What about a prime Danny Green?
Yes, we tell the story of
him. What about Robert Horry? Can you tell a story of basketball without Robert?
No.
He's attached to too many rings.
He's attached to too many championships, and he's made shots in those games.
I'm starting to see what the gauge is at. I'm starting to see. Keep going. Who else you got?
One of the best. He one of the most successful role players to ever play the game. You have to talk about it. Everywhere you went. I think he like 7-0 in the finals.
What about Casey Jones?
I would say Sam Jones. You could talk about more.
Sam Jones you definitely bring up.
Yeah. Casey Jones, not so much.
Can't talk the history without KC?
I think you can.
Steve, see, I was gonna go there. Steve Francis,
yes,
and Stephon Marbury.
Marbury, no, but Francis, yeah.
Yeah.
And why Francis? Why can't you tell the game without Francis?
Stephon was better.
As good as Steve Francis could have been, he was not. He was never that.
What about an actor player? I don't know why his name just popped in my head. Paul George. When it's all said and done, can you tell a story of basketball, the history of basketball, without mentioning Paul George?
It's going to be weird. I would say no, but the time that he
tied
played,
to LeBron,
right? The time that he played, he's going to be considered one of the better players in the league. So he's going to be mentioned.
He won top 75, was he?
No.
And that's crazy because when I think about him, I would have thought he would have made the top 75.
Do you think he should have made it over Dame Lillard?
No.
That's another name. What is up with Dame?
Off the talent, though, yes. The type of player that he is, yes. Like a guy like Vince Carter. Did Vince make it?
Did top 75? No.
So, a guy like Vince, that would be another guy I would have thought would have been on that list based off of the talent that he has, but he just didn't maximize the talent.
Eddie Jones would be attached to Kobe.
Can we tell a story without John Havlicek?
No.
Mm-mm. Yeah, Eddie Jones was nice, but he's attached to Kobe because when he got there,
Oh, that's a good name. Damn.
What?
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh no, it's not good. Kawhi, of course you don't talk Kawhi Leonard.
So you could talk about the history of basketball
Yes.
without mentioning Kawhi?
No, you have to mention Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I feel like you got to mention Kawhi.
All right. I just wanted to make sure. That's a good name, though, because
It's really
I say
good.
that because
The
I
trust
say that
bureau
because
was strangling coach. So
his legacy is kind of up and down with how his low management
Mr.
goes up and down.
1-800 choke that coach? Nah,
but
gotta
you
bring him
can't
up.
because you're going to talk about it because he brought Toronto that championship. Because he got the Finals MVP with the Spurs, the defensive players of the year. You're going to talk Kawhi Leonard for a 5 to 6 year stretch is probably your best player in the league.
They're arguably one, two, or three. He was up there battling with Kobe. With LeBron. We do this all the time. Like Kawhi wasn't battling best of the league with LeBron.
Not no 4 or 5 years now.
No, I don't know. It's probably like 1 or 2.
Well, that moment he had LeBron shook in the finals.
I would say
for
for me, 2019 is the year he actually proved to me that he deserves to actually be in these top 3 conversations. Like that was the year because I thought he was being like shielded to a degree because he plays for the Spurs. Like I'm looking like, yeah, you nice, but this the Spurs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a great system. You had a great supporting cast, even though they was aging, so you still had Tony Parker, Ginobili, LaMarcus Aldridge, you know what I'm saying? With the Tim Duncan still being quality on the defensive side. Like he had a good situation in my opinion. So it wasn't until he got up out of there and then he kind of got unleashed that I seen like, yeah, he really liked that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously went in the ring with Toronto. But leaving Toronto, like, yeah, if I'm Kawhi, I feel like I'm the best player in the world too. That year for sure. I just beat Steph and them. You know what I'm saying? Like in my first year.
What about Jason Kidd?
No, you got to talk Jason Kidd.
Yeah, no, you got to talk about Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
What about Gary Payton Sr.?
Hey, gotta talk about him.
You got to talk Gary Payton.
He's connected to a couple of people.
He's one of the top 10 best point guards ever. Like, you got to talk about them type of players.
Clyde Drexler?
Clyde, yes.
Of course, for sure,
Michael?
Clyde.
George Mikan, yes.
Anthony Davis. He said, I just throw a curveball in there, motherfucker. Anthony Davis, boy.
That's where he's one of those guys where
he's champion, man. You gotta, he just gotta. He don't have one of them over. One of them must talk about type careers. Like as great as he is, and it sound nasty, he don't have no real accolades. Like
what about Amari Stoudemire?
I feel like we talk about basketball now, and nobody brings up Amari Stoudemire.
You got to talk about the Suns. That he was on that team. You kind of.
So what if him and Nash split 1-1 with MVPs? Will we be talking about him then?
Of course.
Yeah. Definitely.
What about Paul Pierce, my nigga? The truth. I know.
Definitely.
Gotta talk about him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a name right there. That's a name right there, boo. That's a name right there. Yeah. You can't talk basketball without mentioning Kenyon Martin.
You can talk basketball any day of the year and not mention Kenyon Martin.
Definitely can talk basketball.
Unless somebody bring him up like they're doing right now.
Ooh, Dwight Howard? You got to.
You got to talk about Dwight Howard.
You got to.
Where is the damn thing?
What about Horace Grant, nigga?
Nah.
Strictly for them fly ass glasses alone, you got to talk about Horace.
You can talk about Horace, nigga. Manu Ginobili, you definitely can't talk ball without history without talking Manu.
Nah. Anybody who was an integral part of a championship team, especially someone like a Ginobili or Tony Parker, they will be talked about. The Pippins,
and then you got to think about Ginobili's international.
It's hard not to necessarily talk about Horace Grant, but like when you
talk to Chicago Bulls, his name will definitely come up.
Yeah,
most definitely.
What about Joakim Noah?
Because the goggles.
No,
he got 4 rings.
You can't talk basketball without talking Joakim Noah.
Nigga said Master P.
You could
He
talk.
play ball.
I mean, he did play basketball in the NBA.
Can we talk about it without Grant Hill?
Not really. No.
No, you can't. What about Sharif?
This motherfucker brought up Sharif Abdul Rahim.
Chris Jackson. That's crazy. That's a crazy.
No, that's Abdul Rahim. That's a totally different nigga.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
a whole
said
different. Oh, you talking about
totally
Skip to my loop? My bad.
Sharif was in the 96 draft too.
Yeah, but Sharif didn't pan out like everybody else did.
What about Jason
He
Unfortunately.
was good early on though, like in the first couple of years.
Yeah, he was solid the first few years.
What about Jason
And
Terry?
Jet?
Yeah.
You say who?
Jason Terry.
You can recognize one, the Jet, and that's Kenny.
Yeah, you can talk about him. League basketball.
What about Bill Cartwright?
Yes, you can talk basketball without Bill.
Who? I'm just playing.
Bruce Bowen, my bad.
You can talk basketball without him too.
Steve Kerr.
No, because you're going to talk about what he did as a coach for the Warriors.
Yep. I was
I'm
gonna
just
say
talking about on the floor,
coaches.
not coaching on the floor.
No, it's the
basketball.
story of basketball. It's just the story of basketball.
So if that's the case, then nigga, we got to talk about KC Jones, bro.
Hey, Sharif Loki was good.
That's fair.
7 years.
Then we got to talk about. Then we got to put KC Jones in that conversation.
That's
He
fair.
won
You
as
know
a
what?
player and then took the Celtics to win 2 more as a coach.
Bro, so the fuck what, man?
So the fuck what for Steve Kerr then?
Nah,
Steve Kerr has it.
Nah, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Ron Harper.
No.
That's a fair point. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Tony
That's
Cooper.
not, stop agreeing with this nigga, Mook. Come on, man. This nigga is
Bro,
tweaking.
God.
AC Green.
Is that not a fair point?
I'm not tweaking. I'm just bringing up valid points, bro.
Casey Jones. Casey Jones.
He's gonna be known for his coaching, but Casey Jones is known for his coaching.
How many rings Casey Jones got as a player?
Casey Jones altogether, I think he has 5.
As a player,
As a player, he has 3, and as a coach, he has 2.
Steve Kerr got 5 as a player.
he got 10
Yeah.
rings,
Yeah.
9 rings.
Yeah, but you say he gets it as a coach.
Because
bring
he
up
has
Oakland on the court.
because he
You gotta
has
bring up Oakland.
He has
Listen, if
this
we going off of that, KC's in it. That's all I gotta say.
No, you're not listening. Steve Kerr coached the signature dynasty of his decade.
And didn't KC do the same?
No.
Yes.
The Lakers
No.
was a signature dynasty.
And so was Boston, and we're right next to him.
No, they wasn't.
Okay, so they were just bottom feeders. I got you.
Nobody said that. But the Lakers was a dynasty. It ain't.
Steve Kerr coached them. Steve Kerr coached them to being a dynasty. The Celtics was a dynasty when Casey Jones took over.
And KC that shit could have all fell apart, but KC kept it together. Stop playing with me.
That's true.
Man, stop agreeing with this nigga.
Oh, yes, man, ass over there.
Saying.
The fuck you talking about? Lamar Odom.
That's all I'm saying. That's a valid point. That's all I'm
He
saying.
is chatty, man. He is chatty. Stop.
I'm not. I'm
just
fucking
saying.
bringing a valid point, nigga. Let's think about it.
You
That's all I'm
said,
saying. Is it's a
What
valid
about
point.
Danny Ainge?
fuck no, man.
So you ain't not talking about Danny?
No.
But Charles Freeway.
Talk to
Mr.
him.
1-800 choke that coach.
Bro, he
Absolutely.
choked the
What
nigga
about
out.
what about Matt Barnes?
You can tell the game without him, man.
Steven Jackson?
Nope. I can tell it without him, too.
I don't know, bro.
I know.
I felt like what he did in Malice in the Palace.
I was going to say that might be his biggest moment. Like, but
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take it.
There's different reasons they talk about you. That's the history of basketball.
that y'all will sit here and try to make it seem like that. Lynn
Well,
Sanders-
talking about the Malice in the Palace and then talking about Steven Jackson, that's more or less we're talking about the Pacers and the Pistons. And his name will come up, but it's mostly about the Pistons and the Pacers.
I mean, hey, beggars can't be choosers.
Michael Cooper?
Yeah, I think.
No. He'll only come up because you're going to talk about the Lakers.
Yeah. Like if you can't come up without the team, like then I don't know.
Derek Fisher.
Come on, man.
No,
He
just
comes up.
asking.
He's only going to come up because he's attached to Kobe.
I was going
I
to say
feel
this
like
earlier
him
when
and
you
Matt
said
Barnes
something.
are attached. More
About-
than
John
him and
Starks
Kobe.
is going to come up because that
Because
nigga
he dunked on
bricked
Jordan.
80 No, he bricked 87 threes in the finals, and my brother threw the TV across my kitchen.
John Stockton dunked by Jordan that claimed he got dunked on. That is
the Knicks would have a championship
in NBA
if
history.
John Starks wasn't firing threes from the fucking corner and bricking them bitches.
I feel like Derek Fisher's name is more attached to Matt Barnes than Kobe Bryant's. That's my hot take of the day.
No,
but that's not basketball, so we can't give him that. That's outside of basketball.
You can't. You will just Larry.
Teammates, man.
Hey, I'm saying, man, you don't drive 45 minutes up the road to beat a nigga ass, bro. I'm just all I'm saying. That don't happen every day.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with basketball.
Hey, you got a point, man.
What about Sam Bowie? Can we talk the history of basketball without Sam Bowie?
He's gonna because of where he got drafted. Yeah,
it's getting nasty.
How's it getting nasty? I'm asking legitimate questions here, but what?
Sam Bowie.
Sam Bowie.
Because
drafted before Jordan was supposed to be a superstar in the league until he broke all his legs.
Well, I don't know about being a superstar, but
I read it the other day. He was projected to be a superstar.
He kind of.
We did talk about this on Tuesday, actually.
He was projected to be a superstar.
It's just who he got drafted before is going to be why people talk about him. So again, he attached to Jordan, but not nothing he did in the league for real. That's my thing. If you can't stand on your own,
you can't stand on your own merit. That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean he didn't do nothing in the league?
He didn't.
He didn't do nothing in the league.
What do you mean, sir?
The fact that you got to go to Google right now to
I don't
find
remember what I looked at the other day, man. He was an all rookie, man. Stop playing with him.
Y'all hating on my boy.
Stop hating on him, bro.
Go to the line, move. Oh, he got a point, right?
No, you don't. No, you're not.
You already knew what was coming.
Listen, I'm just saying, bro. What about Blake Griffin? Can you talk to basketball without Blake? Did I say Blake?
No, you can't.
Lob City.
You can't talk about it without Blake, right? What about what's that guy's name? Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight.
Where are you finding these names from?
They just grabbing names out the air.
The guy that motherfucking DeAndre Jordan dunked on, nigga. You can't talk the history of basketball without bringing his name. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The greatest moment, one of the greatest moments. That's all I'm saying.
You in these moments, man. Come on.
Greatest moments, bro.
Fuck no.
Didn't Brandon Knight also get crossed up in that rookie game too?
And he touched the floor, Kyrie Irving. Look, you cannot bring up the history of basketball without bringing up the moment.
You're not making the all legacy team. Goddamn it! Bring it up.
Whoever touched the floor, nigga. Whoever touched the floor.
You're not talking about. You're talking about things that happened to him. That's not legacy.
But listen. Legacy goes both ways, good and bad. I don't want to hear that shit.
No,
and it's in the name of basketball. So
we're not talking shit. No,
I'm talking legacy.
Y'all just y'all just bent that shit into something else. Like y'all just
talking. I just took your criteria and applied names to it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing, man. As my stepdaughter says, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I'm just saying names.
And I'm gonna look at you the same way you look at her, like a crazy person. It's like, look.
I'll make fun of her. I say it back.
No,
I'm just
like you can't.
Look, I started it, and the chat kept going. You feel me? The chat on board with me.
You mentioned Brandon Knight.
At least he got dunked on. Because he got dunked on, and he got made
That's not legacy. That's not legacy.
That's legacy of getting shitted on. That's the legacy, nigga.
Bro, your legacy has to it can't be. You can have bad shit in it, but it can't be just.
He doesn't have more bad shit than good shit. Look, listen, he can have more bad shit than good shit. That's his legacy. If a guy sucks, right? If a guy come in the league and he wets the bed, is that not his legacy? He wet the bed.
That's
if a nigga came in and fucking here you go, Gordon Hayward. You feel me? Comes in, he's good, and then all of a sudden he's shit, nigga. That's his legacy. If a guy come in, Anthony Bennett, and he doesn't do shit, guess what? He didn't do shit. That's his legacy. He was a flop. That's why we call it us. I'm talking about legacy, period.
Yeah, but
Who
you
has
talking about
who
telling
has
the
it?
story of the NBA.
But I'm
You
talking
have
about
to
telling
mention
the
Brandon
story
Knight.
of the NBA.
And there's
You
multiple
not have to
things in the
mention
history of the NBA that's
Detroit.
not going to go without mention.
Saying
It's
that
not
you have
gonna
to
be the guy
mention
that's gonna
Brandon
tell you.
Knight, bro. If we have to mention
I
Brandon,
asked a question. I didn't say you have to. I asked a question.
it's not a. It's
Yeah,
just.
but the criteria, but the fact that you brought it up doesn't make any sense.
I didn't do the worst one. He did the worst one. Now get on him. Leave me alone.
Barney
Leave me
got
alone. Get the, leave me
Knight.
alone.
Yeah, but that actually makes sense because you
No,
can't
don't.
talk. Yes, it does, because you can't talk the game. You can't talk the history of basketball and not bring Bronny ass up.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
He's the first father and
Don't
son.
give a shit. Don't give a shit.
That's
We talking
history
basketball.
in the NBA, dog. You have
The-
to talk
yeah.
about that.
Okay. So, like I said earlier, guess what that is? Guess what that is? A blimp. The fuck out of here, man.
That's
Shit is a
what-
blimp.
It's not a blip on the
That's
radar,
what-
dog.
out forever, bro.
Guess what? If his legacy is just, oh, he played with his daddy, first daddy and son, then guess what? I'm taking Linsanity.
That's bigger than insanity.
That's massive. That's why that's Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Sr. That's why that thing is so big.
Linsanity
you
did
never-
his on the
because you
basketball
don't
court, not
see
on his
that.
father's back. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, but you talking about who performed better. We know Jeremy Lin performed better, but we talking about what meant more to the game of
history.
basketball. Yeah, that's bigger.
The history of basketball can go in many ways.
What?
Yes, it goes like this.
You talking to Steel? We're talking which moment was bigger. That's going to be a bigger
No, I'm
moment.
not talking about bigger. I didn't say bigger moments. I just said if that's what we go, if that's his resume, then I'll take Linsanity.
We still not talking. The whole point of this is when we talk about the history of the NBA,
Right? I know what the point is.
They're
And
going
Brandon
to
Knight
talk
is
Bronny.
going to come up.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not gonna.
Yeah, I just watched the podcast the other day. Was talking about niggas getting dunked on, and it was like, "Yo, who's that dude? Who's that dude? Oh, Brandon Knight. Stop playing with me. He's in the
Right.
history of basketball because he got
That's
dunked
not
on."
the history of basketball.
That
You're
is
just
history.
asking about who got dunked on.
That's
not-
history.
That is
You had
not.
to look back. You had to look back and find it. That's history.
Why you just don't remember it?
Listen, he didn't. I remember it. It's stuck up here.
People got to remember who the player was.
Well, some people forget players' names. I don't know all the players' names.
And that's not even a Brandon Knight thing. That's a DeAndre Jordan thing.
Right, but it's a stain. It's a stain. And Brandon Knight is a stain in the history. It's like right there. And it's the dunk.
And that would mean every person who ever got dunked on is that.
Yeah, and it's
like that?
it's
Like that?
It's
Like that?
We have to
Like
talk
that.
about everybody. Bro.
He said Bruce Jenner drafted. Let's go.
We really have to just talk about everybody. Just story matters in the NBA.
I'm just saying names. I would just want a yes or no. That's it.
No, but you're arguing it.
Yeah, like,
The fuck with y'all, yes. Like,
fuck. He trying to play victim now.
the fuck with y'all. I already told you I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. All I did was say
Pick
names.
better
What did I
names,
do? What
That's
did
what
I
we
do?
said. Pick names worth even debating.
No, but
Brandon
why are we
Knight
picking
is not
names that's
worth
worth it when we know there are guys that we can't talk basketball? So I want to know who else fits in that criteria.
I mean, it's fringe guys that, yeah, maybe it's a lot of those. Like a guy
yeah,
like
but that's what I'm trying to
a guy
get
like
to.
Larry Johnson. That's a fringe. Yeah, maybe he had a great moment in it. You know what I'm saying, in the NBA for a moment, grandmama, all that shit. Like, but can you tell the story of the NBA? I believe you can.
I don't think so. I don't think you can tell the story of the NBA.
And I don't think you can tell it without Jeremy Lin.
See,
That's two totally. All right, next, moving on.
Yeah.
All right.
What you said? You don't think you can tell a story without Larry, right? I'm just saying it. Apply that to me.
We're
I don't
talking
think you
about a
can tell it
nigga
without
who
Lin
made
Sanity.
multiple All-Star teams, was one of the
Hey.
stars of his team,
Hey.
opposed to a dude
He
played
accomplished
11
more.
fucking
He
games.
accomplished
I know.
more. Congratulations.
I know y'all probably don't want to hear it, but Troy got a point.
Hey, put the man out
I
there.
told
Hey,
you,
ghost
I
him,
didn't do
please.
nothing.
Somebody ghost this man.
I didn't do nothing.
In ghost mode, man.
I ain't doing nothing, man.
Okay, we got the trade deadline coming up this week. A lot of talk. We got Giannis. We got Kyle Kuzma. We got a bunch of guys looking or possibly getting traded this week. What guys you got going, leaving their team, leaving their situation, and going elsewhere?
Well, we know Giannis is on the move. No, that's
Well, we
gonna
don't
happen in a
know.
couple of
We know
days,
he
Pat.
requested, but we don't know.
Well, we don't know. I don't know if he requested. I just think time has, from the report I've read, it said that his time with the Bucks has come to an end, and I think it could be a mutual thing. Because what I did read, it was more on the organization knowing that it was probably time for him to part ways because of the direction that they're going in. So if that's the case, I heard Knicks, Warriors. There was another team that I forget. So I'm expecting Giannis to be gone, and I'm expecting Ja to be moved too. Those are two names for me. Trae Young already got traded. That was a big name we talked about earlier in the season about getting moved.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Austin Reeves gets moved by the trade deadline?
Shouldn't, but could.
I saw something flash on my ESPN earlier. Let me see if I can find it.
Should Brooklyn trade either Michael Porter Jr. or Cam Thompson?
In my opinion, I don't know what the fuck Brooklyn doing, to be honest. Because Porter Jr. he's solid, but if he ain't the number one, he ain't gonna.
Oh, the Warriors. There you go. That was the other team, Warriors.
Like I don't see him being that good. No way. Like if he not a number one option, putting up decent numbers on a bad team, like as a number 3, he's probably best. I can't see him being a number 2, so I don't know what the fuck they doing. They done paid him the bag though. So
what about Kyle Kuzma? Do you think he can be a piece somewhere?
not really.
On a winning team, I think he still thinks he's more than what he can offer. I think that can hurt your contending team to have a guy with that ego on it.
Yeah, I just don't know where he'll go. That he gonna change their fortunes. I can't think of a team.
What if he goes to Boston, just to figure Troy, and kind of?
As soon as he get there, we shipped his ass off to the fucking Honolulu Globetrotters.
Boston ain't a bad spot for him though. Like they kind of,
because he could fit. He can be like a poor man's Jason Tatum.
He can fit.
No.
He can fit.
No, thank you.
I just don't. I don't know if he necessarily.
We need a big man, and that ain't a big man. You stay where he at.
Y'all need help.
We don't need him. We got Anthony Simons. We don't need him.
Y'all need help, man.
We don't need help.
Not that much.
We don't need help at all. I don't know what y'all looking at. We don't need help.
I was gonna say not that much.
Yeah, I really thought we needed help until we showed y'all we don't really need no help. Proved Al Horford wrong, right? He wanted to go to the Warriors. Sorry, Moo. I know we on each other's side today. He wanted to go to the Warriors because he wanted to compete for the championship.
Oh, okay, got it.
I didn't fucking talk to Moo. I didn't fucking talk to
single time, bro. Every time we playing this shit, just to piss y'all off. Yeah.
I was texting him while he was driving. He was texting and driving. And I was telling him, we're going to get Melon Boo out there.
Yeah, just like that.
I just come up here ready to talk my shit. If he agree, you agree. I don't care if none of you agree with me at all. You know that, Boo Up.
Yeah.
Need Moo to agree with me. I'm still going to talk my shit. You know that?
Yeah.
All three of you motherfuckers can be like, Troy, you wrong. And I'm still going to talk my shit.
Yeah, but I'm here agreeing today.
Keep Kuzma where the fuck he is at. Send him to the Warriors or send him to the Bulls. Send his ass to whoever the Lakers, whoever the fucking male team is. Send his ass there.
What about AD? Do you think the Mavs and Rich Paul figure it out?
Boston glad him, Troy. Trust me.
No. AD, I don't think Mavs move him. They just reported that they're in no rush to get a deal done for AD. They don't think that it is a need to get a deal done, and they said they also want to wait till Kyrie's back to see what AD, Kyrie, and
Cooper look like.
I'll tell you what it look like. Trade AD. That's what it look like. Trade him.
I got you, your favorite hater. I got you.
I got you. Motherfuckers are gonna die.
That's right.
We're insanity until we die.
I'm not on his side, but I'm just for today. Your favorite hater. Tomorrow, I'm right back to hating.
Do the Pelicans move on from Zion? That would be a next question.
Should, don't think they do.
Yes, but like Troy said, I don't think they do.
I'm trading his freaky ass.
Freaky ass is crazy. Oh my goodness gracious.
He said all this nigga like is his OF models and cheeseburgers. Get him out of here.
That's Freaky Z, man.
This nigga be eating a fucking porterhouse.
That is literally Freaky Deaky right there.
Yeah.
Hey, leave the man alone. We all
sure.
freaky deaky in our own time. Stop. Leave the man alone. Don't act like y'all niggas not freaks behind closed doors.
You absolutely right. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Guess what? Say it one more time, Moolich. I got what?
You absolutely right. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I got a point, right?
No, you don't have a point.
Yes, the fuck I do have a point.
though. He does though.
You know your freaky motherfucker behind closed doors. Get out of here.
The man is too goofy for the shit he doing, for the shit he getting caught up in, bro. Like,
what does he get caught up in? Living his life?
Living his life.
Yeah, living his life.
Like it's golden.
It become a problem when you just out here chasing it, bro. You out here.
He just want bitches. That's all.
He living a life like it's golden.
There's certain OF models on his list that he gonna get a piece of.
I mean, bro, like
because he got the money to access them now.
Exactly. You don't know what his love like or his freaky deakiness was like when he was a teenager in high school. He might wasn't getting no freaky deaky.
You ain't never been a kid and grew up,
nigga.
Now he got all the money, all the freaky deaky.
Exactly. You ain't never been a kid and grew up, and now you got money to buy all the stuff that you want.
Hey, money give you access to the legs. You know that, boo.
That's what he on right now.
That's why they all go. That's why they all go to the bar,
bro. That's it.
I don't know that because I've never had that type.
No, I'm not saying you in your experience. I'm saying you know how that goes.
Yeah, I see.
More money you got, easier they open their legs.
Not when of course when you giving it to them, the money actually.
Yeah, you gotta give it to him. It's the service. She's doing a service for him, like it's like a cleaning service. She coming to clean up the house. I mean, and then she's gonna leave.
Think Chris
all
Brown,
you doing is supporting small businesses.
Do you think Chris Brown is paying for shit?
Chris Brown getting paid, nigga. He getting paid. He getting paid for bitches to take pictures with him. He getting paid.
Why would he not?
And Zion is getting paid, so why is he paying for it?
No, Zion. See, the difference is Chris Brown.
Because he got the money to do so.
Take pictures with him. Zion ain't getting paid for bitches to take pictures with him.
Hey, Chris Brown.
No, Chris Brown won't go spend a rack. If he
I
want
don't
to
think
spend
they're
a
gonna
rack.
give up.
If he wanted, they should, but I don't think they would. They should.
If they
and Draymond, I mean,
if they trying to get
for Reeves and Jackson, you're out of your mind.
Because Draymond and Giannis is not going to be able to play together for real.
Well, I think Draymond's in the trade anyway. I don't think that's I think the end of the road for Draymond has come. But I think the only thing that saves him is Steph Curry. I think that's probably the only thing that saves Draymond.
Not if the deal involves Giannis. If the deal involves
I'm saying up until this point. Up until this point, if it's not Giannis, I think the only thing up until this point that saved Draymond from being to like of him being there is.
Bang! See you later. You said
I'm true. I'll put Draymond in a fishing net and throw him to the Bucks. But catch him.
Hey Draymond, man, it's been fun, brother.
See you later. Let's see what you're really about. Let's see what you're really about, Draymond. Let's see you play with ain't Kyle Kuzma over there. Let him play with Kyle Kuzma and see what happens.
All right. So, all right, before we wrap this thing up, last thing on the not last thing, but I just kind of added this at the end. We saw what happened in Cleveland last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Luka turning the ankle.
Luka ain't turned his ankle. They told that nigga to take a dive so that LeBron could show his ass in Cleveland, and then LeBron shitted and threw up on himself.
I'm crying. This nigga Mel is so disgusting.
He ain't lying though.
Oh my god! Y'all just
Mel got a point. You watch the game, you would understand what he talking about. Mel got a point, man.
Look,
I'm just saying.
Luka shoots a three, back takes 2 steps back, and then all of a sudden rolls his ankle in the first quarter. Come on now.
You start watching.
He said he forgot about Kuminga. They throw Kuminga in the deal. They might take that.
I'm gonna start watching basketball.
When I said to trade Kuminga and to put Kuminga in the deal last week, you was like, "Fuck that, no."
Well,
The Bucks don't want Kuminga, and
they don't. That's what the report said.
So how you gonna say it now?
I said if you throw Kuminga in there, then yeah, nigga, throw him in there. Because Kuminga gonna be in the trade. Any trade that Golden State do, Kuminga's gonna be in. Now the question would be, is Draymond going to be attached to that trade?
He can't because he got to get on the phone and cry and beg Giannis to come, just like he did with KD.
Or you can just fly Steph Curry out there and have him meet with Giannis, like y'all did.
I don't know if that's gonna work because the Hampton 4 ain't the Hampton 4 no more because Clay not there. So I don't know if that's gonna work. Draymond gonna have to cry on the phone.
Well, there are reports that the Warriors are trying to get Clay back too. So
then he might be in business. Draymond still gonna have to cry on the phone though. I'm just saying.
Draymond might have to go to get Clay back.
Here's gonna have to fall. Draymond gonna have to cry on the phone to get Giannis. That's what it's gonna take. So to get KD.
But that's another thing. Kuminga will be moved in the 9 days that we have left.
Kuminga might Draymond Green Steve Kerr before he leave the building.
Shit, he might. Hey, you say, "Oh, is that Jordan Poole?"
So, but LeBron had to, he fake cried during the video ceremony thingy that Cleveland did. And what's homie from the Bucks? I mean, not the Bucks. From
the young buck. He said it's Donovan Mitchell's house now.
Yeah, because people are getting upset talking about, oh, that's disrespectful, this, that, and the third. Yeah, like, no, the reporter asked Donovan Mitchell that, how do you feel about this possibly being LeBron's last game in Cleveland? Fuck him. I don't care. I don't give two shits if this is his last game in Cleveland. Why are you asking me that? I never played with
me that.
Yeah, I never played with LeBron. None of that. There's no reason for you to ask me that. I don't care nothing about that. And I liked his response, even though the black vans pulled up and he was in the post game talking about, man, LeBron's one of the greatest, and I apologize if I hurt his feelings. And man, fuck that.
Fuck that. Stand 10 toes down on that shit.
Yeah,
like this Donovan Mitchell house now, and then Kyrie tweeted, Tristan Thompson tweeted, and then J.R. Smith tweeted. And Kyrie said, it depends on some shit, but don't forget the ones who built it. And then Tristan Thompson was like, win something first. And I forgot what J.R. said.
All you niggas, all you niggas, shut the fuck up. They ain't got nothing to do with
it. But if I'm the guy on the team, is it not my house? They're not my building?
This is my shit. Like, they asked him an out-of-pocket question.
But no, like, real talking, no trolling. Like, if I'm the franchise player on the team, the guy they're building around, is it not my house?
That's his team.
Okay.
The whole question, the question was out of. You should have asked LeBron how did you feel about this possibly being his last game in Cleveland. Oh, you couldn't do it because the nigga.
I got a problem with that right there because when did LeBron say he was retiring?
No, he didn't.
Exactly. So why the fuck is everybody? Oh, well, how you feel about LeBron's last game? That nigga didn't say that shit. Shut the fuck up. Talk about the game because that nigga didn't come out and say he was retiring.
Well, maybe the league is going to push him out. They're going to push him to retire.
Well, so what?
Either way, why are we talking about shit that we don't even know? Niggas is sitting here assuming.
Nobody signed him and they blackball like they did Carmelo, nigga.
Who the fuck blackball LeBron James?
Everybody. What Rich Paul doing? Everybody just turn against nigga. We ain't signing you. And then the Lakers just waved Bronny and that's it, nigga. Guess what? Another moment in history.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Just saying, man.
Yeah, but it's just like.
People get pushed out, bro. Don't act like niggas don't get pushed out.
Not LeBron James, nigga.
You can say that.
He getting pushed out now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he not saying Bron did not say he was retiring. Bron did not say he was retiring. And now all of a sudden, all these reports of, oh, this is last game. He should be in the All-Star game because they did it for Dirk and they did it for Kobe. He should be this. Like, it's his last year. So I can only be led to one conclusion, guys, and that's they're pushing him out.
I don't
if that's the case, then I understand it. But any other instance, it's like that nigga didn't come out and say he was retired. Why the fuck are y'all coming in trying to give this nigga a goodbye to him? Like, shit. Like, it seems like it's shit because they essentially forcing this goodbye tour in our face. Oh well, this is LeBron's potential last game. It's a potential. Who the fuck said that?
They're gonna say potential last game, and then next year they're gonna be like potential last game, and then the year after that potential last game.
Like, nigga, what the fuck? Did he come out and say that this is his last game? No, then shut the fuck up. Talk about the game.
He will not talk retirement until after he plays with Bryce. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
With that one, I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't know if he's gonna make it that long.
I don't think he's gonna make that far, guy. Well,
Bryce is gonna come out this year.
Bryce is a senior though.
No, Bryce is in high school. Bryce is in college.
Oh, yeah, Bryce played Arizona.
He played for Arizona.
Well, I don't think the Lakers gonna do him any favors and draft him.
No, Cleveland's gonna do it this time.
But then they have to still make a roster spot
that's
for
crazy
Bronny.
because that could actually happen.
You're gonna still have to make a roster spot for Bronny because I don't think the Lakers keep Bronny if LeBron leaves.
No, Bronny's definitely getting cut when Bron's gone. That contract is.
So they then have to open up another roster spot because then it's gonna be you have to draft that one and you have to sign that one.
That's okay. They'll do it.
Making it happen for Brian, bro. Believe that.
Cleveland would 100%. Cleveland would.
For sure.
Cleveland would.
In Cleveland?
Cleveland would. And then he'll have his farewell tour. And Bryce might be something, but Bronny will be let go. He will get his pink slip.
If I'm Donovan Mitchell, I'm gonna be like, trade me, gang.
Oh yeah, no, but they're gonna blow that whole shit up just for LeBron.
But then, what sense does that make for them to blow it up for a 47-year-old LeBron and not have aspirations to win a championship when he says he still wants to win championships?
That is called ass kissing 101. That's what they're gonna do.
But how are they gonna win a championship?
They don't care about winning championships.
But LeBron does.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does. He's still ring chasing.
No, he don't.
He said it. He said it this year that he wants to compete for a championship. He literally said it. He literally said he wants to compete for a championship.
No,
he said that this year, last year, the year before that. He wants to compete.
He wouldn't have opted into his $52 million deal if he wanted to. If he wanted to compete,
he still wants his money.
That's true.
I'm with you there. He shouldn't took a pay cut. We all know that, but he wants his money and he wants to compete.
It's right now. He has a lot of people on his side saying he's the GOAT. In his mind, he done enough. He thinks he's the GOAT. He's not thinking about no rings. He's thinking about adding to them stats and pushing that longevity argument. Like nobody in this.
Another ring helps his case.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
It don't go far for us, but it does help his case because now
I feel like he is chasing that fifth ring because everybody knows that he's never really going to be on Kobe's level until he gets it.
No,
you can't pass Kobe. You can't pass Jordan until you pass Kobe. That's just what a lot of basketball players or a lot of basketball people think.
He ain't past Magic. He ain't past Kareem. He ain't past a lot of
Larry.
Well, I mean, shoot, I feel y'all on that one too. You know, I ain't got no problem.
Boo about to blow his top, bro.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of people feel like
you think
LA
that
still
LeBron had a better career than Kareem?
Hell no. But a lot of people feel like LeBron is still playing in LA because he's chasing that fifth ring because he knows that a lot of people in the basketball space don't respect him like they respect and like they revere Kobe Bryant. And if you can't be past Kobe, you can't be past Jordan. That's what that's what I think he's still chasing.
I'll be in these basketball spaces. Kobe Bryant is one of the most controversially ranked players in these talks. Kobe be as high as top 5 to people. Then he be sitting on the outside of the top 10. LeBron James in most conversations is in most people's top 3. This is a fact.
Yeah, just because you do the wrong thing for a long time don't make it right.
I'm not saying I agree with them. I'm telling you, like from a consensus standpoint, LeBron James is in most people's top 3 conversations.
And I still don't know why.
I said Kobe Bryant is in most people's top 5, top 3 conversations. But then again, I do live in California, so that might play a part of it.
I think Kobe is in a lot of people's conversations. I think he should be, in my humble opinion, but I think more times than not, LeBron James is viewed as a better player than Kobe Bryant to most people.
I don't know. Man, like I said, maybe it's because I'm in Cali.
Don't fuck that young team up outcomes.
But I will say the peers seem to feel different about Kobe Bryant.
And that's true as well, too. A lot of people, like I was just watching an interview, and a lot of basketball players, like the people who played with Kobe, they feel that LeBron will never be past Kobe because he ran from the grind and Jordan and Kobe didn't. Their words, not mine.
Right. Steph is put in that category too.
Of course. So, like, we get why people prefer or like Kobe over LeBron. We know that. I'm just saying, like, as it pertains to LeBron, bro, like, I definitely think he got a better career than Kareem.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wait, then Kareem?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah. I still got Bron like 6'7", honestly.
6'7".
That nigga
I was
number
gonna say no pun
11.
intended, bro.
He
No
might
pun
be
intended.
12,
Because I
13
just
to me. I gotta go
no
back.
pun
And
intended.
Hey man, come on, man.
he's not in my top 10. I'll tell you that.
Oh my god, man. You're so spicy.
That's just he can't. He's not in my top 10. I'm sorry.
What? Tell me.
I have to factor in as much as he's lost and how he's lost. That's got to play a factor at some point.
Okay.
You might be
Outside
right.
It's a good point.
of the 07 and 2011 finals, and when of these finals did he play bad?
07, 11, he played bad. They jerked AD in 2020. So
Even if they jerked him, he still played good in the finals.
Yeah, but then you also had the playoff performances where he played like shit.
What playoff performances?
Boston.
Okay. Pre 2011. Again,
Yeah.
after 2011, LeBron James has been very good in the playoffs. Like exceptional in the playoffs.
Yeah. But his career didn't start post 2011.
Okay, so again, his most of his career is still 2011 and on.
Okay. But there is still from 04.
He's played 14 seasons and he's been, since 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying most of his career is still post 2011. So I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong. Can you penalize him for the things that happened before 2011?
Yeah.
Is that part of your reason?
The Western Conference Finals against the Nuggets. The collapse they had in the first round against was it Minnesota? Against Minnesota.
Last year.
Yeah. He didn't play good in those series.
Yeah, okay. I'm not saying you can't hold that against him, but I'm saying, like, who's doing what he's doing at that age?
I don't care about that. I don't care about that age. If you're on the court, you're on the court.
I'm saying, like, not even that age. I'm just saying, still, you're penalizing him for losing. I'm saying this stuff only affects him to one player to me. It don't affect him to no other players, like Larry Bird. Like, this shit don't affect him. Him losing in the first round. Larry Bird was done at 32.
Okay, but that's not the point I'm making. I'm making the fact of the more. See, the problem with LeBron is that we're trying. I'm not saying you. It's just like they're trying to conflate. Oh, well, he's played 23 years. Like, yeah, you played 23 years. Just because you played a long time doesn't mean you played good. And we're just gonna ignore the fact that you played bad because you're older. We're not doing that. If you're on the court, you're on the court.
Yeah, but he didn't always. You making it seem like he was just bad. Like, has he had bad moments? Yes, of course. Larry Bird has a lot of those bad moments as well. He's a playoff dropper to a degree. Like, to be honest, what are we doing? And again, if I'm LeBron James, I have more everything than you. Everything.
Well, here's more than everything because he played longer than everybody.
No, I did more than you in a shorter period of time.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
What has he done more in a shorter period of time?
In LeBron James from 2011 to 2016, or let's say 09 to 2016, I went to more finals than you.
Yeah, but see how you had to jump to 09?
Okay, 09, yeah, like that's the year he went to the finals. I'm just going to bring up what he did in the 7 years.
But you skipped from 2004 all the way to 2009.
I'm going to compare 1980, Larry Bird, to 1980, 87, because that's when it's over with. He had a great year, 88, I think, 88, 89. He had like 2 good years after that, but still, he was never the same after like 87, 88. He never got back to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, it was over with. So what I'm saying is I'm trying to look at his best stretch, which is 80 to 87. 3 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs, and 4 trips to the finals.
Yeah,
LeBron
but Larry
James-
Bird, didn't they go to the finals his rookie season?
No. 76ers went. Magic won. He went the next year though, 81.
Oh.
Sophomore year.
So from Larry Bird from 79 to 87.
Mm-hmm.
That's his career. That's from start to there. You had to skip from the beginning of LeBron's career just to get to the meat and potatoes of his career. That's not a fair comparison.
Okay,
Because you're skipping the beginning part of his career. Larry was that nigga when he came into the league.
Okay, LeBron was very good too when he came into the league. Let's not do that.
No, I said Larry Bird.
They on your ass in the chat, boy.
So let's go 03 to what? 2011?
Yeah.
So Bron obviously no rings, 2 MVPs, 2 finals appearances. And a scoring title.
So how did he do more than Larry Bird?
So if we was to talk about Jordan's peak, where we gonna start?
If you're talking about peak,
84?
you're talking about, are we talking about peaks or are we talking about who did more and less? Because we're starting from when the nigga started in the league till now, to when he stopped. Like, that's what we're talking about. If we're just gonna go peak for peak, then that's a totally different conversation.
You saying again?
E3, where you been, man?
Who started out better is Larry Bird, but I'm still saying, like, if I'm looking at LeBron's peak, where when he was at his apex with a team worth talking about, like LeBron, I will say in 09, that's the first year he won 60 games. That team was, it ain't the best, obviously, like, but I still think he had a fair chance to at least get to the finals and stuff like that. But
the thing about it is he's done a part of LeBron that people are when I say they cut out the failures is how many times has he had the best record in his conference and didn't make the finals? How many times has he gotten there and then just completely failed? Like, we can't, those things cannot be ignored.
That only happened like twice. Man.
Yeah, only. Like, you say only, like that shit just happens all the time to superstars.
I mean, they do though.
Who else? Who else had the number 1 seed and didn't make the finals? That was a superstar.
Steve Nash.
Superstar? Steve Nash?
Steve Nash he's viewed as a superstar at that time for sure. Back-to-back MVP. Yeah, you're a superstar.
Not one
of those MVPs is Kobe's. I don't care.
One Tim Duncan's.
Whatever y'all say, it happened. So I'm calling him a superstar.
I don't. I mean, I guess we're gonna differ on how we view Steve Nash. Then
we could do that, but if you went back-to-back MVP,
overrated.
Star.
Overrated.
That's just how that goes. One time is a fluke. 2 times in a row is, it is what it is. I gotta hold you to superstar standards, and he didn't get to the finals.
Okay, then that's fine. So we're comparing him to Steve Nash now, or we're comparing him to other guys like Michael Jordan, like Jordan, Kobe, and these names.
I mean,
that's a good point. Your favorite hater.
We can compare LeBron to those guys because we know that's who we more in line with. Yeah.
Yeah, but if we're going to compare him to those guys, then we have to compare him having a number 1 seed and not making it to the finals. That's got to hit him. That's got to be a negative it has to be, because those guys didn't do that.
It's hard to just say it was a negative though, too, because I didn't seen other players do that though.
But we're not talking about it. We're comparing him to the greats of the greats.
Okay, I seen Tim Duncan do that, I believe.
But Tim Duncan's not in the GOAT conversation.
I mean, he's pretty high in the GOAT conversation, like, or one of the he's a top 10 player, and I guarantee you have Tim Duncan over LeBron, so that's why.
100%. He beat him twice in the finals.
That's why I brought it up, of course.
Yeah, he beat him twice.
Tim Duncan won 61 games and lost in the first round.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying shit happens.
Yeah, but it happened to him more though.
It happened to Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
it happened to Tim Duncan with a better team. How about that?
LeBron did it in a weaker conference.
What? He got further. He did.
The East was trash.
And Tim Duncan lost in the first round. Got his ass smoked
In
by
the
the 8 seed.
In the best conference, right?
The 8 seed beat him, gang. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro.
Hey, you want to say it? I'm gonna tell you, he did the shit in a weak conference.
Bro, come on, man. We being disgusted.
No, if we're going,
Tim Duncan was trash, nigga, trash in that series. So again, we don't hold. We can't pick it. That's what I'm saying. We can't pick and choose when guys.
I'm not picking it. You picked Tim Duncan. I never brought Tim Duncan. I said Kobe and Mike. That's who I brought up.
But we was talking about LeBron and Larry. So I was giving you an example because you brought up. You said name a time when somebody had the best record and didn't make it to the finals. And the superstar, Tim Duncan came to mind. And I said that because I knew again you had Tim Duncan over LeBron James.
Yeah, because he beat him in the finals twice.
That's so you.
Yes. If you lose to somebody in the finals, dog, like what am I supposed? I got to ignore that too.
This is so nasty, bro.
I got to ignore that too.
You got to be a Russell over Wilt too, then, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're so disgusting.
How was Bill Russell being over Wilt disgusting?
Oh my God. Because he ain't never been better than him at basketball. That's why.
When we are talking great, are we talking about the individual player or are we talking about what they accomplished in their careers?
All right. So what they accomplished then, this is Bill Russell your GOAT? Yes or no?
No.
Why not? Who accomplished?
Does he have more MVPs than Michael Jordan?
He's tied. He got 5.
Bill Russell.
He has 5.
Bill Russell has 5 MVPs.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I didn't think it was 5.
He's in my top 10.
Finals MVP.
They didn't have finals MVPs when he was playing.
Not my problem. Scoring time.
Not my problem. And you know what, man? You just might be right. You just might be right, man.
I know I'm not hearing what I'm hearing.
I'm not done.
Not my problem.
Mel, are you serious right now?
100%. I'm not done.
Look, that nigga dead serious. Stop playing with him.
Mel, are you serious right now? Like
100%
started.
100%. Was he the scorer that Michael Jordan was?
Who?
Bill Russell.
No.
Okay.
Mel, what was? Do not do this because we can keep.
Why can't I do it? You asked me a question.
Okay, so is Bill Russell the scorer that Carmelo Anthony is?
No.
So like what? Okay.
Why don't we just keep
your argument is more accomplished, right? Bill Russell, technically, you can't penalize him for not having finals MVPs when they did not have the award around when he was playing. That is nasty. Again, more rings, same amount of finals MVPs, did this in less time than Jordan. We know, period, that you accomplishing more than somebody does not make you a better basketballing player. Like always. That ain't how we look at it. And people try to do that only in certain conversations. If that's not your criteria all the time, then it just can't be it when we want to. Yes, Bill Russell, technically.
Best basketball player and greatest of all time are not the same. They're not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
No,
if you better than me, you greater than me.
No,
that's how.
That's not necessarily true.
That's because we find too many talking points.
Damn,
and
you're the
weird-
wrong man on this one, boy.
If
Who you are as a player and what you accomplished in your career they're not the same.
Okay, so if this is what always killed me with it. I'm better, so I'm on the basketball court. I'm better than you. This is what I'm telling people because I do X, Y, and Z. I'm more skilled than you, maybe. I'm more whatever than you. I'm better than you. But the other nigga is winning the game, playing the way he plays. But because you quote unquote are doing X, Y, and Z more than me, that
makes me greater than you.
Because I won, right?
Yes.
But why I'm not better than you? Because I won too.
Because you didn't win.
I did.
That's not what you said.
I'm saying literally the player that's doing the most. Say, like, this is what they try to do for LeBron. This is what I'm telling you. This is what they do for LeBron. They say he's doing the most on the basketball court compared to Jordan. But Jordan is winning the way he's winning.
That makes him greater.
Better.
No.
And better.
How is he better?
Because he's winning.
Who's winning? Jordan?
Yes.
Yes. Jordan's a better but that's not Jordan's a better basketball player and he wins. I don't understand the conversation.
But Jordan don't do more on the basketball court technically than LeBron. Like more tangible things. He
like
don't.
What?
Like again, like when it comes to affecting different aspects of the game, like LeBron does a little bit more from that standpoint. He does.
But it's
Jordan as a defender is more like a cornerback. LeBron James is more like a free safety as a defender.
Okay. I mean, a shitty free safety, but that's.
Oh my God.
LeBron James is a DN. Let's not give him the nigga's a DN defensive end.
Y'all are so disgusting.
That nigga could never play safety in his life.
Oh my God.
Basketball
ever in his life.
LeBron chooses to do more. Like there are systems in place for people to do what they do on their team. How you gauge them is like
is that the second time they beat him?
What is the result of you doing what you do on the court?
Okay, LeBron James has won multiple championships, so we cannot act like his style of play has not worked. It does.
He lost more than he won. It don't work.
It works sometimes.
If you lose more than you win, it don't work.
Every player technically has lost more than they won, then, man.
We're talking about the finals. You brought up finals.
Except for Bill Russell.
You brought up finals.
I'm not just bringing up finals. I said
he said he won finals, and I said, well, he lost more finals than he won.
Everybody not gonna be undefeated. Everybody, no matter what you say,
undefeated. I said he lost more than he won.
Now you penalizing him for going there.
You got kids, right?
Who's this penalized?
Right.
You know?
Okay. If you took your kids to Disneyland, and 6 times out of 6, y'all go into Disneyland and have a good time. But then let's change it. Let's do it the LeBron way. You go 10 times, but y'all got to sit in the parking lot for 6 times, but you only got to go in 4 times. Your kid's going to be mad as shit that they had to drive all the way down there and sit in the goddamn car for 6 times that they couldn't get in Disneyland.
I'm crying over here.
That's not the same thing, though.
They're not going to say, thanks for bringing us to Disneyland, Daddy. That's not what they're going to say.
That's not the same thing, though, because I don't think like, yes,
damn, why won't do it? You
strong shit, Bill. Like, that's some strong shit. I don't think it's the same. It's a good comparison because your feelings are gonna be hurt if we just drove all the way down here, flew down here, whatever, to Florida, and now we can't get in. Of course, your feelings gonna be hurt. But a part of basketball, no matter how you look at it, is somebody's going to win and lose. That's part of the game. And I'm not going to penalize a player every time they lose, like for real. Like, I'm just not going to do that. Because then I would have to penalize Jordan every time he lost. And I don't do that.
But that's the thing. I penalize everybody for their losses.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you penalizing players for losing when if like the reality of it, it's a team game no matter what, if I'm picking another team to beat your team, all I'm asking any individual player is to max out and like have a great series.
But LeBron got swept twice in the finals.
Okay, that happened. And in one of those finals, he still played very well.
But as the star
enough to win the game though.
Don't you hold that against him?
This might be right.
You said what?
Don't you hold that against the best player on the team?
Yeah, I only hold it against him when it's talking about the GOAT conversation, like the actual GOAT conversation. But
that was my whole point. Is that when we're separating the goods from the greats and the great from the greatest,
right?
Those little things matter.
I'm not bringing that up when it comes to Larry Bird, though. That's what I'm telling you. Like, because I think he's done enough to surpass Larry Bird. I would never bring up the fact that even if I was trying to, make a case for Larry Bird, like I don't.
It's stupid.
Drive by wave. He said, drive by wave. Wave at Ronald McDonald. Nigga, you ain't getting no McDonald's today.
We got McDonald's at the house, nigga.
This nigga said, I'm gonna make you a motherfucking Big Mac when I get home.
We'll get this motherfucking homemade Big Mac and a McRib, nigga.
All right, we good. Because I fucked up. Because Troy fucked around and it is a 2-hour goddamn show. See, this is a problem.
I told you we was gonna go 3 hours. Man. I know us, bro. And I wanted to attack the tier list tonight, but I can't do it. It's too late.
Right.
We haven't edited the tier list in like fucking 3 weeks.
I thought y'all did that on Tuesday.
Nah.
No, with just Mulich. The only time I edit the motherfucker was with just me and Mulich.
And y'all be mad at my choices, so we can't do it.
I can't. You want to see it? Fuck it. Let's do it real quick. I got it right here. It ain't gonna take long. It ain't gonna take long at all.
They be mad at my choices, Troy.
No, it's
I
not.
can't do it by
You get
myself.
2 moves, make them fast, nigga. It's not gonna take long. Boo up. You gonna be the one sitting there like, that's the list. We haven't touched it, nigga. Look at this shit. Despicable. Mel, you want to go first? Who are your 2 moves?
Hold on. I haven't really been on the wave yet. Hold on. Let me see what's going on in the streets.
All right, move your 2 moves, nigga.
I'm moving the Nuggets down to B, right behind the T-Wolves, and I'm moving the Pacers all the way down to F because they should not be nowhere near the middle. And there's my 2 right there.
So, and then you said the Nuggets?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you said you're moving them down to B by who?
I'm moving them down to B behind the T-Wolves. Ain't had what's his name in a minute, so
who up?
Moving the Warriors down, man. Put them behind the Raptors. And pull the Clippers behind us. Just put them in front of the Raptors.
Mel, you ready?
Yeah.
I told you this wasn't gonna take long, man.
Whatever. Take the Celtics, put them behind the Pistons. And then, how do I want to do this? Take the Rockets, put them in front of the Lakers.
What?
And then put the Knicks.
They are in front of the Lakers.
They all want 3 moves and shit.
Oh, no, move them down.
If I move them down, then who going here?
The Knicks.
These niggas just go back up. Are you putting the Knicks there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not
whatever. That's the tier list. That's the tier list. Move the Lakers in front of the Bulls. That's what they should have been. They definitely should have moved the Lakers. Lakers is not the 6th best team or 7th best team in the NBA right now. So, but this day list, I don't get to make edits, but that's the list. All right, we out. Close this out. No. Hold on, I almost did it. I almost set myself out.
Wow.
I almost clicked it.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
Yeah, that's a wrap, but we be right back off the glass, straight facts. No cap, Troy Moolish, boo-wop. Mellow off the glass, from the paint to the arc, that's basket to basket. Yeah, we ran through the game, every take was official. Argument spicy, yeah, you know it got an issue. From hot seat debates to them clutch time missions. If you miss 1 second, better run it back and listen. Troy with the vision, Moolish with the knowledge. Boo-wop, bring the flavor, make the whole room wobbly. Mel still mad every time Brown get a mention. That rivalry energy keep the show in contention. We appreciate the love, whether live or delayed. Rewind that debate and let it ride on your way. New episode dropping, yeah, you know where we at. Until next tip, oh, yeah, that's a wrap. But we be right back off the glass, straight